Hi, my name is Naomi, and you're watching my channel, Saint to Siren. And today's topic, how to siphon a predator. First things first, though, I just want to say, and I kind of just realized this myself, this is not a relationship channel. All right, this is a snatching energy type channel. This is a maintaining, groaning, oh God, growing, growing, um, gaining energy type channel. All right. Yes, it intersects with relationships because um that's who we exchange our energy with, you know, romantic, platonic, familial people. But this is a channel about maintaining your personal power, like energetically, because when you ultimately are kind of growing a cocoon around yourself, and you're also um, every time you, how can I say this? I want to say level up, but level up sounds so cliche. I can't think of the word, but basically, when you are maintaining your energy, you are going to level up into other um, what energetic realms. It's really awkward and weird to say, and sounds really woo woo. Um, but you'll just start to notice other people around you. You're just not aligning with them anymore. Okay, you're going to see yourself also change physically, obviously internally, but physically, you may develop different traits and aspects about how you look because you are looking at things, different situations through a different lens now, through an energetic lens. Is this, um, is this sustaining me or is it siphoning me? Is it siphoning me, my energy? So that's just what I wanted to explain real quick about the um what the intention of this channel is, because I've gotten some comments, asking like how do I use certain things for my relationship when my man just cheated, and I had to tell her. That's what gave me the idea, like, oh my gosh, I have to make it clear that this isn't to change someone else's poor behavior towards you. This is to protect you and advance you so they don't siphon more from you through your emotional reaction. Okay. And I just also want to make this clear: if someone's hurting you, they are the enemy and you have to get away from them. It's not up to you to change them. Holding on to them is going to drag you and your energy. And then you're going to start to look distorted because you're leaking energy through your worry, through your tears, through constantly putting energy and focus on something or someone that doesn't love you. All right. But back to the topic. How do you siphon predators? Predators are people who want to hurt you or don't have good intentions for you. Like an example, just someone who wants you for your body and that's it. And then to discard you. Okay. Those are predators, right? Um, and the main way you siphon them is through just leading them on. Now, I do want to make a disclaimer because I ran this tactic by one of my, good male friends, no benefit. He was actually kind of concerned and wanted to caution me because he's just saying maybe like 10, 20 years ago, that type of thing would be okay. But now people are more crazy and more about it. But in my thinking, if they're out to get you, to use you, harm you, then you can at least protect yourself and siphon them of the energy anyway. So what I mean by um, just leading them on, right? Just act like you are gonna, you are interested. You can even flirt with them, do whatever, but you never give it up. And why do you want to do this? Because when you siphon, you you're basically making them think of you all the time. That's the thing. Okay, you want to be on their mind free of charge and with low effort all the time. So, if someone's really into you like that, but they're just going to waste your time, a lot of times you do know that. And hell, even if, even if you are interested in them, all right, even if you are interested in them, but you want them to yearn, you want them to give up that mental energy, you want them to reach out, all the things, do it on them too. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be so much of like a predator. I just like doing on them because they're deserving. But this is an energy snatching channel. This is a selfish for gain channel for women because we are fed a prey mindset to always give, give, give. We need to stop that and gain, gain, gain. Outside of like marriage and having a baby, there was nothing else. Like our only purpose was to do that, and we were only validated as a person if we did that, and that's silly. We are the backbone of a lot of men that we've built up. We're the backbone of the family, backbone this, that. We can be the backbone of ourselves. Let's be selfish for ourselves. Let's go after our own goals. Let's do things that our foremothers couldn't even dream was possible because they had no financial mobility. And now we do. And since we do, we can thoroughly judge people on their character, not, I need a place to stay and eat because I can't legally have it on my own. We were property. But now we are able bodied beings, and let's just go after power and reach goals. And this is one way to do it. Because being on someone's mind, if you could just probably do that on like 3 to 5 people, just be on their mind, that built up of energy that's going to like surround you and be around you is going to be so loving. And the fact that you don't even need to, you won't have to do anything. You don't have to touch them. You don't have to, there's technology, so you can just text them. It's a wonderful thing. Just leave people who are predators or people don't care about, or even if you do care about that person, but you need some time, you want some distance, you want them to yearn, just lead them on so that you can siphon their mental energy. You can siphon, um, you can make them want you more. And then whatever benefits happen off of that is even better. Okay. Let me just say this one thing. For anyone who thinks this is evil, you know, men are trained with a predator mindset to go out, to conquer, to seek. And they are very self serving. And we have been served. Okay. For them. We're served to serve them. We're there to serve them. Right. Why can't we do it for us? We should be able to do it for us. You know, I'm I am trying this tactic. I'm trying this tactic, and it's very lovely and it's very relaxed, and I can really stay in my own rhythm. When you are enmeshing yourself with someone else, you get into their rhythm and it can really crash and burn you out. You know what I mean? And it's another thing I am developing too, as just telling you guys, have your own rhythm about things. Um, for example, the Natalie Nunn interview with Cam Newton, she set her own rhythm. She is a siren. She's created her own world. People may look down on it, but she's part of a multi-million billion-dollar empire. She's at the helm of the baddies empire. And when she sat down with Cam Newton in an interview, she set the rhythm of that conversation. And how did she do it? She didn't respond to him at his command. So when he asked her a question, I think he asked her something like, "What is a baddie?" If you notice, like she paused and she like stretched her wrist and her arm out and was like, showing her um her diamond out watch, and was just relaxed. Like she took her time, like she set her own rhythm, and then she was like, baddies pay the bills, or baddies make money. That's when that whole Energy was hers because she set her own rhythm. In energy work, that is what you're doing. In sirenism, that is what you're doing. You set the rhythm. And that's another thing when it comes to snatching people's energy, of people who are interested in you by leading them on, like having that long length of pause, is that you set your own rhythm about the whole situation. Okay. You can say whatever, do whatever, because the point is they're never going to touch you. That's the goal. Men are goal oriented, or predators are goal oriented. And as long as they don't tap the goal, they're always going to be at a 10 hut. It's up. You can never have them tap it, or you can wait until, however your length of time, or if there is no length of time, you just want to siphon people and have them on deck all the time. You can do that because they'll always think about you. You'll always come across their mind. Don't have other attributes that are attractive and alluring as well. You know what I'm saying? So when a man comes to you, whether it's for good or bad or self-serving intentions, literally just lead them on and just enjoy all the attention that they are giving you to build up the energy around you. It's also part of like beauty magic, you know what I mean? Um when other people long for you or want your attention, you just become more desirable, especially energetically. And let me just say this too, for anyone who's doubting what I'm saying. Energy is like air, right? It's all around you. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Energy is just like that. I can't see it, but I can feel when someone doesn't like me. I have my intuition. I can sense tense tones and posturing. It's all a communication of what I'm giving off. So I say that to say energy is the real currency, and you need to build your bank up. You need to learn how to be slick, so like things come at you to distract you or to hurt you, you don't get knocked down. Okay? You realize that their response or actions towards you is a um comes from them, and you don't need to be take you don't need to take on responsibility for it by reacting to it. You can literally just relax and be like, are you okay? You know what I mean? I also want to say this, leading them on is just the same as cutting them off when they do them wrong, and not and no contact. That's what I want to say. Leading them on is just like no contact. It's the same thing. It's because you have left space there for them to think and wonder. That's what no contact is. Space is made so everybody can eventually circle back and think about their actions. But with leading on, space is made just in a different way because they're not getting what they want. So it's causing them to give you more attention, right? I swear, I have a man in my DMs right now DMing me, and he is talking to himself. Okay, he is talking to himself. I literally just sent him a photo of my Cash App QR code. And it was like, if you want to hear from me, just pay me, because you know what? He was first a really good, like someone I actually knew from the past, and he was really cool, but he got really creepy, and I realized I needed to chill out and like stop giving him so much attention, because I was just talking to him as a friend, but he was really wanting my attention all the time. And when I realized I'm just gonna, even if I don't talk to him, I'm just gonna get his attention in my DMs for free. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy that. I hope this makes sense. Um, I'm doing it myself, and it feels good. If you're gonna do it, let me know how, or if you have any experiences of doing it, let me know how it really worked out. But also take heed. We live in a more crazy time, so just be aware. Like my friend said, he did not want me to do it, but